The Kings celebrating a 3-1 victory over the Alberni Valley Bulldogs here on home ice, kickstarting a 9-game homestand on a positive note. Our guest here in the post-game show, Gavin Rauser. Gavin, let's start with that first goal. Nice work from yourself along the left wing there to help tee up Austin Cameron and open the scoring on the night.
Yeah, I just had a little room on the wall, and I heard him calling, so I just tried to throw it in the middle, and it was a great finish by him, so... Yeah, it was just it was good to finally get a point. I think it's been a while since I got on the score sheet, so yeah, no, it was nice.
Frustrating, I imagine, offensively for a club. I mean, you put up 40 shots on goal. You've got 3 to show for it. One of them's an empty net. One of them's a shorty when the Bulldogs are kind of putting it all on the line. Talk us through the night offensively, because it seemed like everything that the Kings threw at the Bulldogs, it either was just one move too many or Brody Clays had an answer, and I'll ask you more about that in a second.
Yeah, full credit to their goalie. He played really well. But, no, I think it just says something how much we're putting on the net. Mm-hmm. And, you could just feel it coming all night. And, we were just bound for one. And it was a great job for Betsy for using his jets and finally getting one on the shorty.
Third period, talk us through that save from Brody Clays on you, because you're a little, I don't want to say snake-bitten, but you had a couple of opportunities taken away tonight. One by the goaltender on a nice glove save, and then one by the ref on a whistle when you had an empty net in front of you there.
It was just, the glove came out of nowhere. It just seems that way the past couple games. Bounce aren't going my way, but, as long as we're winning, it's going to be a positive attitude. So, it was a great effort by the boys, and I'm sure some of the points will come.
How much, it seemed to be a lot of fun out there tonight. I'm sure the early lead helped. Anytime you're able to play with the lead, it's a little bit more fun. Guys are a little bit more up. They're a little bit more pumped for it. But how much, I guess, of that stems from Sunday against Trail? Because it's not often that you come back from 2 goals. It's not often that you come back 2 goals on the road at the end of a 3-3. It was the first victory this year that the Kings have gotten when trailing through 40.
Yeah, no, it was, on Sunday it was a great effort. Just to everyone just kind of bought in and really wanted to win that game. So, credits to that. And, it's always fun playing Alberni because they're going to work hard. They're going to bring it. So it's always intense. And, it was just great to come out with that W.
What does a 9-game homestand mean to you as a player? We talked with Kent in the pregame show about routines and getting into routines and obviously using home ice to your advantage. But as a player, what does that mean, I guess, kind of day to day and week to week as you go through here over the next 4 or 5 weeks at home?
Yeah, it's just nice that you're always playing at home, you're always in the building, your home arena, and you're not worrying about travel on the bus or hotels and whatnot. So it's really nice to have kind of this month at home, and we just got to really bear down and win these games.
You're idle tomorrow. How much do you scoreboard watch at this point in the season? Because you got Nanaimo taking on Cowichan in a game I imagine the team's probably pretty interested in.
Yeah, Nanaimo's, they're up there, but if we keep having a good month here, I'm sure we'll be able to catch them, because if they trail a couple, there's no reason why we can't catch them.
Gavin, we'll let you get back down to the room. Thanks so much for coming up and doing this. Congratulations on the assist tonight. It was almost so much more, but a solid game from you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rousey.
Brock, just to kind of continue on that train with Gavin, and I know you talked a little bit about it with Zach in through 40, the frustration level as a coaching staff, when you're up by 1, but you maybe feel it should be a little bit more considering the chances Powell River was generating. How do you manage your bench in that instance to make sure guys are keeping focused and keeping eyes forward and not clenching sticks too tight?
You don't really squeeze the sticks. Frustration, you don't show it. You just keep going and keep plugging away until you get a bounce. So, no, I thought we threw a lot to the net. We were just we weren't stopping right on top of the blue paint and banging in the rebounds as we should have been. But the opportunities were there. We just couldn't capitalize. But no, in terms of frustration, you just keep playing your system and stick to it and keep grinding.
Gavin's stuck around here, maybe trying to get a lesson or two here on postgame
shows.
No.
He buckled. He buckled. He just wanted to give a shout out to all the people listening in Campbell River and thank them for the support. So he just wanted me to pass that on to everybody.
Let's talk about Gavin and that line. Himself, Hunter Finlater have been very, very good over the last few games. You rotate guys through. Austin Kamer a lot there in the first period. It worked wonders in that first goal.
No, they've been great. Obviously in Trail they were Finney had 2 and Gavin was effective with his speed and driving the puck to the net and his physical play. And again here tonight, it doesn't really matter who you slot on that line. guys are taking advantage of the extra ice time and the opportunity. So, no, I mean, Gavin, Finney have been great, finishing hits, playing with energy, and that junkyard dog mentality and winning puck battles.
You go through a scoreless second period of play, and I mean, we've already talked a little bit about the frustration. Gavin's headed down to the room, and he's pretty happy with that there. We've already talked a little bit about the frustration. It seemed to be a little bit of a stalemate. I mean, you had the Kings pushing, you had Brody Clay standing tall in net for them, you had the Bulldogs push back, Stefan Wanning, who we'll talk about in a second, and the Kings D stood tall as well. I guess, how do you try and get out of that and generate something when I mean, there's chances both ways, but nothing really clear-cut in that second period?
No, you just, I mean, it's, like I said, you just got to stick to your game plan. It's, it's not rocket science. It's a hockey game, and, you're going to have nights where everything's going in and nights where you're a little bit snake bit. I mean, give their goalie credit. He stood tall when called upon, and, Steph, and the same for us. He was kicking well all night, and, in the second period when they took it to us a little bit, momentum shifted. I mean, Steph was there and made some great saves, good rebound control, and, had his glove hand working. He was deflecting some pucks in his glove tonight and hanging on for whistles. And no, I mean, it's it's a game of cat and mouse. You got a little pushback from each side, and luckily we came up huge on a shorthanded goal by Betsy, was streaking down the wing using his speed. I don't think there's too many D-men in the league that'll catch him when he gets going full tilt like that. So no, nice tuck by him in tight, and good hard fought battle.
Really tough to ask much more out of Stefan Wanting than this. I mean, it's never easy to lose a guy like Jeff Smith, a 20-year-old goaltender, a guy who's done it at this level and has the experience. But Steph has come in. This is his longest streak as a Powell River King, and he's carried the mail here.
No, exactly. I mean, I thought, I said to Zach in the intermission that, last weekend he gave us an opportunity to win every game, and he tightened a few things up in Penticton. It might be a different story, but no, he's played very well. I mean, he's grabbed the bull by the horn here, and he's been running with it, carrying the load, like you said, and no, he's just getting better and more confident as each game goes by. Dangerous
player, Rylan Ball. We saw, I think, him at one of his best tonight. He was good, very good defensively. I really like that Bruin-Root combination with Adam Brubaker on the back end, and generates offensively. He was extremely dangerous tonight.
No, I mean, they both, kind of put them together on the power play, Brew and Rue, and kind of got a little ring to it. So, no, he was good. I mean, he's so strong and he's physical down low. He's really starting to manhandle guys in the corner and use his strength. And, he's got such a good stick, and he can wind it up when he has to with his feet. So, both of them can shoot a puck from anywhere and hard and accurate. So I think it's only a matter of time until they start clicking a bit more. But, no, Rylan was great defensively, and I thought just their puck management, both of them down below the tops of the circles, and, on regroups and even breakouts, sucking a guy in, then moving it out, and we got one pass beats a forechecker. It's, the name of the game, and guys stepping up. So, no, they're good. It was a good game by both of them tonight.
For fans who maybe missed Friday, and you see a Surrey Eagles team coming in, and they drew up tonight in Nanaimo, so a record of 6-34, 2-0. Tell us why we shouldn't underestimate a Surrey side based on what you saw a week ago.
No, it's it's a big team. It's a physical team. They skate well, but you can never, in this league, I said it before, you can never count anybody out. It's any team can beat any other team on any given day. So
Kings learned that the hard way last year.
Yeah, exactly. I think with a team like Surrey coming in, they're dangerous. They want to play the spoiler. I mean, they got some guys playing for jobs next year and hoping to stick. So no, it's going to be a physical game and a fast game, and we better be ready. It's I thought we did a lot of good things in Surrey last Friday, but come back here to our ice and a little bit smaller than what the big ice offered in Surrey. So we'll be ready to go.